Let's do this. Let us do this. Promised land. Yeah, we haven't seen it yet. Alright, where was we? Alright, that's good. That's going. Alright. BG's is in crisis. I can ignore the force, like arena for a little bit, and just force that onto tomorrow, basically. BG's has got to get played. So I'm going to do a little bit of arena. Just got to get the fingers warmed up. But then I'll finish arenas tomorrow, for the most part. I do want to get the feature done though tonight, ideally. But those are absolutely not even off cooldown at the moment. So, wow, okay, that's convenient at the moment. All right, 1, 2. Let me just knock out a few right here. Knock a few out. Ooh, crunchy. Crunchy. Day 1 of AQ. I really do just hate friggin' regular AQ. It's just, I don't know. I really want them to do something with AQ because it's just not great. It really isn't. It's not fun. It does do a few billion when it launches. For a few enemies. Good for a few. And those are wound down quite a bit anyway. Ouch. How dare you. Come on, big crit. That was unfortunate. Oh well. Crunchy chips. Delicious. Less on the salty side because they're not like just plain salt, like chips. They're like cheddar chips, and they're like, good. And we like it. We like them. So I want to knock out like 5 rounds of 4 stars, do a BG match, and then oh shoot, that was bad. We're in trouble, or not because he did. Do a BG match, and then run some 7 stars to put them on cooldown, so I can use them tomorrow before work. Ideally. because I haven't even started the basic. Doing it in a single day, not that bad, but yo, what's up, Greenville? But we are in a not great spot. Chest tattoo day. Oh, Foopy. Oh, of course that was gonna happen. Like going to be, or you got it done today? Wow. Night Thrasher. You need today. Okay. But where in the world are you? It's 9:30? That's like 10 hours later? Sheesh. Israel. Nice. Where were we? Right. So I gotta knock out like a lot of arena tomorrow. Because I need to ignore a bit of it today. I'm gonna do like 5 rounds here. And then I need to basically do as much BGs tonight as possible because there's gonna be no time to do it because I'll be asleep by the time, like I won't be up by the time the season ends. So those two, yeah, because of the release of the yeah I heard about that. Fantastic news. The yeah. That whole situation is just mess. That's that part of the world for you. They were held for that long, too. Man, I didn't realize that current like conflict was had been going on quite that long. I was thinking it was more recent, but I don't keep up with like world news really. I just get certain highlights occasionally when there's something particularly major. Yeah. I mean, it was not a great situation, so I mean that's not overly surprising. It's just I mean civilians too. I mean it's crazy. Just not good people doing this sort of stuff, man. Terrible, terrible stuff. Yeah. Yeah. For the most part, I mean, we've got our own issues here, but you know, it's still, yeah, Raider. Definitely thankful to be an American. Yeah, because of how poorly I'm in BGs right now, we're in a bad spot. I'm gonna mainly be focusing on that, and I will push most of the arena to tomorrow to get arena finish taken care of. But I just want to do a few rounds here to kind of sort things out. But then, yeah, battlegrounding is gonna be the main focus tonight. So start here, do at least a BG run or two, and then I actually do need to run the 7 stars just because to get those on cooldown, so I can deal with using them more tomorrow. Because I haven't started the basic arena at all. I've only done the 4 star and featured. So I need to finish off the featured, and then um, ideally can knock out what I need to tomorrow. Because Battlegrounds is gonna be an off season, and we don't really care. So we can focus on arena tomorrow. So definitely BG focusing. Okay, now we're in a good spot to do that. And you did it. Get it. Okay, that's fine. Wow, that lagged out for ridiculously. Wow, well, that's nice. Yeah, well, you already gave it to me. You can go ahead and cancel that. To 14, but yeah. I know it's a locked card. That one's not a locked card. Didn't mean to do that, but that's fine. Yeah, doing so much better on that. Yeah, for reals. I mean, it like on the negative side of people's reactions to that, like just people being really terrible about it. I'm like, he was like, I don't know. I don't want to get into that, but yeah, just I mean, it started so much the events of all that, in a you know mostly positive way. I mean, there's obviously a lot of bad apples in it, but a lot of good stuff has come about of it. out of the tragedy. Ouchie mama. I didn't do that. Freaking, that has lost me matches too. That's freaking. I'm gonna have to look back at some like substantially older streams to see where that placement is, because I am like all but certain that that stupid button has been moved, because I never ever used to do that. Literally never happened before. But in like the last couple months, like, man, I've been doing it so frequently. Boss of Ghost of Yote. I have no idea what that is. But welcome. Yeah. Never actually been to Hawaii that I can remember. Like, I'm pretty sure I was there when I was like really little to where I wouldn't remember, but like when I was old enough to remember, I've not been there. You're one of the cool places to visit for sure. Expensive place to live though, man. It's just America in general, but also Ireland and very remote island too. I mean, it is so far away from any other land that like sequel. I still don't. I still don't know what you're talking about. No clue what you're on about. You need 3 to cancel. Yeah, cancel evade. A PS5 game. Okay, gotcha. So I'm like, I have no idea what it is. Because I'm immune to you. Get wrecked, fool. All right. BGs. I'll give it a couple rounds, and then I need to run the featured arena, get the 7 stars on cooldown. I'd like to finish this one off, but we might not be able to go quite that far. That would take a good bit of time. That's one I'll have to do tomorrow. I have to do that entirely tomorrow. But we'll see what happens. We are not in a great spot. We got 175. We're barely in quantum. So hit Mysterium. If we could get to like, if we could get 100 points, if we could like just go on a win streak, clear Mysterium. Like I'd be happy with Mysterium 3 at this point. Like I just terrible. No, you're good. You're good, Kango. Don't bother me at all. Still um you're probably just a slight issue for this run. Hmm. 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 I need some. I'm gonna need something. She'll work. As will you, actually, for what you drafted. I can work with that. I can work with that. Sweet. This is not gonna be great, but we're gonna see if we can make this work. Probably not, but it's just not gonna go well enough. Steve Cursions, probably. We have like all the whole month for that though, so I mean, it's a win. Let's go. Oh yeah, Yelena. Nearer shriek. What? Terror? Huh? No. Yeah, I don't. I haven't looked into like even what the Steve Cursions even looks like quite like. Unfortunately, this is going to be a loss. He's going to just be so much faster. Unless something goes horribly, horribly wrong. Honestly, that was like perfectly clean. Hot dang. He messed up. 36 seconds, but he messed it up. So, he got clipped. Woo! All it takes is like a messed up intercept using him. If you don't get touched, though, there's nobody that can do it faster than he can. All right, now I just got to do it another 7 times in a row. I finally had some clean fights. Yo, what's up, PP? Celsius 20. For a second there, I was like, Abdo? No, it wasn't Abdo. Gold. Yeah, that's not really that deep. So you haven't been doing too much on the baby then with Battlegrounds. Either it's a really baby account or it's just you're not playing it that much, or both. But good luck, man. All right, oops. Well, actually, we want to ban that anyway. All right, that's fine. Probably not you. And wow, Lumitrix is also a dick, but less so probably than him. So it doesn't surprise me either. Newly Paragon, nice. All right. Frickin' Nico. Stupid Nico, man. Big bullseye too. Okay, that's fair. I can work with that, I think. I need somebody for that stupid Zemo though, because we're in a bit of a trouble. Oh crap. That's really not good for me. Crud. Well, we might be in a little bit of trouble. This is not a good draft for me. Yeah, there's that Zemo. Well, this is definitely like my worst defender because of what he drafted, so. Let's see. I've got nothing for this fight, dude. I didn't even have a good throw option. God, my draft sucked for this. That was a really good placement for a draft. Okay. Ouch. Dude, really? You're gonna light me? You dick. Oh, that was atrocious. This was a throw round. It just I didn't have anybody to throw the fight with either. That was I honestly shouldn't have thrown it with him, but I am I'm very much so in trouble. Because I literally can't use anybody else but Nico for this, so we are screwed. Oh, I've tried leader before. Like you get instantly rooted, and it's not good. It's a bugged. Come on. God, timed out, man. But it was a win! Let's go! Oh, I'm so screwed. We do have a leader, though, so there's a chance. This is a rank 4. Alright, if we get just the insane AI, oof, we actually can win this. Ooh, we lost an extra 5 seconds, though. Bro. Crap. Okay. Oh my gosh, dude. If he got hit, then there's a chance, but like otherwise, fudge, dude. Just got blasted. If we had gotten the decks when I was trying to, like that might not have happened. Yeah, I went for the decks and I messed up the second half of it. There's still a chance. Let's go! I should not have won that match, dude. My draft sucked. It just, I got very lucky there. I got very, very lucky there. Like, I threw round 1. I had 0 shot when he threw that down, but I used, like, the wrong champion. This one I was not expecting to go as badly as it did. He got hit in the face a little bit. But honestly, it took him a while. Like, even if he didn't get hit in the face, like, the amount of thorns he took was still pretty substantial. It might have still been a win. I mean, that's 4,000. Even if it was just the other stuff, the special and the thorns. Not sure. We'll take it, though. We'll take it. All right, run one more, and then I gotta use some 7 stars and then come back. Dang, rank 4 already? Oh. I can definitely do better. All right, that's a no. No to the rank 4 of that, and no to that stupid thing too. Because he's a dick. All right, we're gonna equip you because you're the better one. That's what we wanted. And we're gonna do that again a little bit more seriously. That was sweet though. We already got it. We don't care. So you already got that. We'll take you and you. There we go. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna have to do that with you. And that like that. Perfect. Out in the dead of night, my rescue story. Foopy. You're just gonna gene that. Fudge. I didn't realize you got gene. Shafted. Alright, I don't have a choice but to do this. It's gonna be too dang slow though. Dude, he's gonna crush that. Unless he messes it up like I've been doing. But his is duped. Like, he's not gonna have that issue I've been having. Dagnabbit. This is a loss. Dude, his fight takes like 45 seconds. Shocker or Jack? It depends on the meta. I think I might like Shocker better. A lot of the time. Alright, can you... I'm gonna... Why would you throw that? Why would you throw that, you dick? Yeah, 40, like I said, 40 freaking seconds. Can I call it or what? Freaking called it. Shoot, I messed it up. So screwed. Yeah, we're definitely losing this one. It was an even worse draft than I just. Really freaking evaded. I don't even know how that happened because like I heavy canceled into from the relic. Thanks for failing the burst. That's just lovely. Don't evade. Oh my God. She's failing so much stuff, man. Yeah, 45 seconds. Perfect fight. Perfect fight. Yeah, he crits a lot. What's up, Sire? I need more. That was rough. All right, I need to run some 7-stars. They should be off cooldown. Yeah, Morgan. Yeah, basically. That was gonna be the attempt at least. Yeah, we'll max that. Say move. Yeah. Yeah, she's just a bit of a dick. She is not kind to fight at all in the slightest. Okay. I need to run some 7s here before we go back to battlegrounds. I don't think Jack has any energy resistance though, does he? He's incinerate immune, but I don't think he's energy resistance, does he? Well, I didn't have like a good option for Domino. Shocker. Shocker would be okay. Because he doesn't crit and you're not knocking her down a bunch. So you could manage it pretty well. I think. Like special one, kind of just wait out the Majigger, and then special 2, and then just like heavy charge should wait out the whole thing. So can you like can you like There we go. Jeez. We're gonna Enchantress. New phone. Yeah. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I really messed it up really bad, didn't I? How did I mess it up so badly? Really? You've tried Shocker 4? I would have thought Shocker would do decent. Maker is like the only one like literally designed for her because she's immune to the neuros. Yeah, Nefaria a lot of times is too slow. Like he's great for Serpent only when there's like extra regen meta. Yeah, I don't have Maker either. Or Carolina. Yeah, I want Carolina more. For sure. I was really hoping to already have had the extra compensation nexus. The safeguard, yes, that's why. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. Yeah, that's just sucky, isn't it? Foopy. See how fast this goes. Hopefully fairly quick to finish it off. Suck it. There aren't a ton of rank 4 Duke Britons around, though. That's for sure. That was effective. I cut it down way too much. The sad thing is, like, if I had just not played on Tuesday and dropped 100 points like I did, like, we'd be in, like, Mysterium 2 right now. If I had just not played. With a week left, I was like, you know, I wasn't gonna stop that early. I wasn't expecting the scores to just like stop climbing. Like especially with like the Radiant store being like cheaper even. Like I'm really surprised. When Radiance was first introduced and Battlegrounds was like the only place to get it, like scores were like insane. Now that's like everywhere else too. Dude, it's like it's crazy. When the AI cooperates and you get like a decent draft, like the meta is like fine, but like it's so easy to just get ruined by a draft, and like you have zero chance of winning. Yeah, also true. When you knock her down and crit, which I think Maker also doesn't crit, so that's a non-issue. But yeah, she's nasty, man. Way more so than I gave her credit for initially. How does Solvark do since he like regens like all energy damage basically? Not that I can get Solvark at any time soon. Kind of Sloper as well, yeah. That was not good. Well, if you're like this meta, like I feel like it wouldn't be that great because of the safeguard and with the regen and stuff. But like I really thought like friggin' Prowler was gonna crush it, and then like I did that fight, did it the one time and lost like half my health versus a 6-star. Like, it almost might be worth like taking up the 6-star of her just because like her health pool isn't even actually that small. As a 6-star, she's got over 300,000 ascended maxed out. Like she's really annoying. She went from being like super easy to fight too. Um, I'm pretty sure they leave her alone. Like in like if they updated her animation, she'd get them changed in Necropolis. But I'm pretty sure they leave the Necropolis fight alone. Yeah, also true. For realsies. It did not go well for me. I thought it started out okay, but then it just like went entirely downhill. Wow, that was bad spacing. Depends on how fast you can finish the fight, probably. I definitely didn't. I was like way short, um, punching effectively down because I was using. I mean, I'm not sure if he hits the safeguard damage or not. Um, if that had any effect, but because like he might with like the special hits themselves, but it wouldn't be like that significant of a reduction. So yeah, honestly, the knocking down giving exhaustion is like really obnoxious. I'm dead. Crap. Yeah, I mean that's how like they're designed. That would be nice. I'll probably wind up opening it before I stream, possibly, if we do get it today. Like if it's there in the morning when I get up, like before I go to work, I'll probably open it just to knock out what I want to with that. But it'd be very, very helpful. I would take either of those, but really, I think what I would like more than either of those as a dupe, because they'll be in the crystal for a while. So will because I think what I want to do is if I can get Carolina, we will stop opening this Titan. I will awaken Okoye, and then I'll save Titans out, and I'm saving basics for all the champs getting added in December. So, well, you could do the math on it. Is the Koye currently in your top 30? It's very easy to do the math of what like doing a champion will do to your prestige, actually. And if she's not in there, you can still do the math. It's just a little bit trickier. Okay, she's currently in the top 30. Okay, so what we got to do is look at what her prestige is currently, and then go to like Kanji Zonk or whatever, and look at what her prestige will be at rank 4 at whatever sig you have her. The difference of those two, and then divide by 30, and that's how much your prestige is going to go up by. So you look at her current prestige value, how much it'll be with the rank, the difference of those two, and then divide by 30. That's how much you're going to go up. See, I wouldn't want to like spend an extra massive premium to open up. I'd rather just open up more basics, to be honest, rather than like obviously I'd rather just get other crystals that are more targeted. But I don't want to like use those shards. And I'm curious what's going to happen with like when we get 8 stars come, because right now duping 7 stars give Titan shards, and Titans, like any 7-star dupe, it gives Titan shards. So if you dupe out a Titan or whatever, you get more Titan shards. So I'm curious what they do, because normally it's dupe the lower star level to get the higher star level crystal, but 7 stars don't function that way. $76. I've got quite a few SIGs right now. No, same. Like I've got like SIG 140, 160 Dragon Man, and I think Dragon Man's 160. I think my my Danny Moonstar is like SIG 140. Natural 140. Rank 1. Like she would so high SIG naturally, like just going to rank 3 would technically up my prestige a little bit, but I don't want to bother with that. I don't even have Iron Man. Literally haven't been able to pull him. But yeah, the basic pool is like just too massive right now. 100%. I'm not even actually sure what my first 7-star was. All right, so we can perfect block the whole special. Nope, missed it. I missed the second hit. That was unfortunate. Chavez is amazing. He was one of the best initial pool of champions. I had Domino like fairly early, but I only fairly recently duped her. Oh, yeah, he was one of the, yeah, he was a great one to have. For reals. Bishop needs like high SIG for his SIG to really matter though. And Domino is, you know, fairly similar for defense. Yeah, and it depends on the meta. Like he's still like a really good champion. I just never ended up taking him up to rank 3. I want to do more rank 3s because rank 3s are still pretty relevant. It's just they eat through the catalyst so quickly, namely like the tier 4 alpha. I got plenty of T6 catalysts right now, but it's the and like the other basics like get eaten through really fast. Like I haven't been doing a bunch of rank 2s, which means I need to go to a champion to rank 3, I need to go to rank 2, then to 3, which eats up even more basics. So it's just like, ugh. It also eats up the T6 class faster, but I've got plenty of that at the moment. I did so many rank ups when the Titan dropped. Yeah, DPX does it really, really well. Of course, to like completely counter him, like he's still great for him even unawakened, but like that for his Sig to actually like counter him the way his Sig is like designed for it, like it has to be like a pretty high Sig to like fully shut it down. I'm not sure where like the sweet spot is for it to like actually like be effective at shutting it down, but dang, I keep like messing that up. Yeah, so well, 5,000 divided by 30 is whatever that is, because 3,000 divided by 30 would be 100. So it's more than 150, less than 200. Well, I mean, be two, be 160 something, like 166 points at if it was 5,000. Yeah, he's like in the top like few at rank 2, and then he drops at rank 3 and above. So he's still like in the top 30 at like rank 2, like top 10 even, I think, at rank 2. He's way up there. And then past that though, like he drops. After rank 3, like he's nowhere to be seen. It's just the way it works. I mean, it would technically make more sense to be like it scale with just the champion itself. So like every champion, what is the highest at all ranks? Like they like their rankings don't depend on their what rank they are. You know what I mean? Like if they're first, they're first for all rank 1s, first for all rank 2s, etc. Or and however they rank. But probably difficult because of how arbitrary the way they do the numbers are. But this PI, I mean, it's called a power index, is what like it stands for, but like it's not an index of power. It's not like indicative of a champion's actual strength. It's completely arbitrary. But it's kind of how I feel like how a lot of games do it though. Like they have like a power index, or to power rating, but it's like not really necessarily indicative of like particular of any. It's like a fairly arbitrary. Yeah, high evo. Like honestly, he would need to get buffed to be a 5 out of 5 as a defender because he's not. Like, Spider-Woman 100% better. So a little over 5,000. Yeah, so 167. Yeah, that would be how much you'd gain. 167. Technically, it might go up 168. It just kind of depends on the decimal point rounding from like other levels. Dude, Thanos is totally worth it though, man. Thanos is such a beast of a champion. He's 100% going to be going to rank 5 fairly early on for me. Like, I love him so much. Use him all over the place. It'll probably be class gated. They usually have been. Like the very first one is usually like you can't just do it on anybody. I forget what it depends on like what the thing is. If it's like a generic catalyst or like if it's like a class catalyst is like what's required that we don't currently get. Is what like the newest catalyst is that it requires for the next rank. I don't remember what it is. Well, high Evo would be the prestige play because he's #1 prestige champion. But I don't know if you care about prestige, like he would be the play. But I don't. Meh. Yeah. I mean, I have high Evo. He's not awakened, but like I don't have like any. Like if they buff him for like defense, like I might go ahead and rank him up at that point. But like right now, I'm like I don't really have any desire to. Like I was thinking he might be cool and be like more defensive than he is, but right now he's not really that guy. Depending on the meta, like right now he's like kind of annoying to fight, but for the most part he can get nuked pretty easily. Tier 5 out. So it's a generic. So it's not class based. So yeah. As long as you have the other materials required, since it's a generic thing. So like that means rank 6s will require a class catalyst to rank them up as the new catalyst. And that is a little bit trickier to deal with because there's 6 classes you could split it between. When it's a generic thing that's required, well, actually, that is kind of weird. Maybe it's every 3 because like rank 4 is like the limiting factor was also generic. With tier 7 basic. But tier 4 alpha was also a basic thing. That was what was limiting rank 3s, right? Was the tier 4, I think. So it's been a while since it's been a class thing. Not sure. Not sure. Bruh. I don't think Chakra is going to do that very well. Just kind of depends on how we get it. Like the very first rank 5s, because they'll be part of Banquet more than likely, probably won't be class based. Because even if like they're in the ranking, if they have tier 5 alpha in like the crystal, the sweatiest whale of the whales are gonna open up enough of those to get enough tier 5 alpha to do that rank up. So it's kind of the way it is. I imagine maybe March-ish kind of area. March, April, we'll get like the conclusion of Act 9, and that'll have the ability for the people, us people, the non-whaley folk to have their first rank 5, ideally. Yeah, I figured this much. The poverty people, basically. I am actually kind of hoping, like, as much as I'd like to have a rank 5 in Act 9 conclusion as well, like, it almost kind of sucks because the top end story content, it really isn't end game content. Like, it's story content really hasn't been end game content since Act 6. They completely redid how their process on what. I mean, Act 7 was so much easier, and it's still probably harder than 8. It's like it's basically only gotten easier over time, especially with the fewer paths and stuff, and then rosters growing bigger. Like, account strength is growing faster than like act difficulty by a good margin. So yeah, that's my thought. That's my thought exactly, Morgan. Like, they've always, around the time of the final rank of whatever star level, like the next star gets like announced, and like you can start like earning your way towards getting those. It's like always been the thing. So like 7 stars, you can start earning 7-star shards before we even got rank 5, 6 stars. So if we keep on the current trend, and Banquet does have rank 5s in it, that means Banquet next year will have rank 6s, and 8 stars will be announced at some point next year. Which feels like we went through them very quickly. Because I'm pretty sure they came out like in like 2023 is when 7 stars released, right? They've only been around like a couple years. The initial announcement maybe, but we didn't start getting 7 stars, I think, until 2023. Like, you start building up shards maybe in November, but then you like couldn't actually get them until 2023. I'm not sure. I'd be like, look on the forums, but that would be so hard to find that announcement on the forums because the forums suck. The layout of the forum, like, and it's only actually even worse. Like, I didn't like it before, and then they updated the forums to like whatever it looks like now, and it's like it looks terrible. I really don't like the forums. Um, And if you haven't heard it, I can link it if you want. I highly recommend my Kabam song because it's fantastic. It's on the channel. I can grab the link if you don't want to look for it. So we're probably not going to wind up securing Mysterium, but we're going to try. We are definitely going to try. I'm going to do this real quick. Yeah, that's what I thought. Gee. I just need to get some 7 stars on cooldown. I'm going to give my game a restart real quick. Oh, Bubba. I messed that up. Hold on a second. What? I literally just did this. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we made it this far as that last time. Dang, that went like so much lower. How the crap was it so much lower? Yeah, I'm like, I have no idea what's wrong with you. All right, that's whatever. Like so much less, like substantially less. What the heck even happened here? I don't know what happened there. Yeah. I feel like we're like barely in. Like so much less. Like No idea how I managed that. Like literally atrocious. I have to run that third one. Anyway. Contest Champ 02. Brian Grant's alt. No. Let's see. Let's go to you. It's probably a lot of bad. Dude, look how many freaking 6 stars are in here, man. Ridiculous. So like any other meta, we'd crush it. Oh, we are in such trouble. Yeah, we're gonna need that. I didn't ban Nico. And I have a rank 4 Nico. I'm not banning her. Carolina. See her? She's a bit of an unknown. She's a bit dangerous for me. It's likely to be way too slow. Wow. How am I taking so much damage already, man? That was too slow, though. But cut it. Let's go. It was exactly the same freaking. Stupid. Yeah, she can burst D down quite a few fights. All right, we can win this as long as Onslaught isn't a dick. Thanks for that. Freaking dick face. Thank you for that. That's lovely. Come on, don't throw it. Don't throw it. I did not want you freaking doing that. Well, that's a loss. Fudge! Well, actually, I mean, the last person that did this fight butchered it pretty badly, so. He didn't, though. Dang. He did that really clean. A lot faster than I did it. It was winnable. All right, we should still be okay. That was his best attacker. There's Britain. Totally fine. I'm going to pig it. The pig is going to clap. We're going to take a lot of damage, though, but Wolf is also likely to take some damage, so. Dude, we are not getting good Popper RNG right now. That's not what we want. Dude, like, why are you stun immune? Like, I don't understand you at all. What happened there? I don't even know what happened there, dude. That was ridiculous. What even is going on here? Dude, 52 seconds? Jeez. That's the fastest I've seen Wolf go. Yeah. Sorry. That was stupid. Keep, like, I can't, like, string together any wins at all. Ugh. Dick. You're an extra dick. Yeah, I'm like, well, Sig doesn't really do that much for as far as that goes. Maybe I take the cow out. She's like not doing me anything. That's unfortunate. Not in a good spot right now. That's a better spot. I can live with that. Yeah, I think we wind up just. I think we're just gonna take the cow out because we've not been drafting him at all. I don't know who we can replace him with, but yeah. Well, the problem is like AA is just gonna clap this, which is stupid. All right, this fight can go fine, but it takes some finesse, and it's gonna go rough because he got mystics. All right, I need you to. Oh, dead. Why did you throw that, you dick? You had no reason to throw that special. Oh my gosh. I've got hundreds of 6 stones right now. Dude, that was like completely I would played that perfectly, honestly. He just randomly threw that. He never throws that like that. When you play it like that. There was nothing I could do. There was literally nothing I could do there. Just got shafted entirely. That's so freaking dumb. Unbelievable. So dumb. Mephisto. Mephisto could be interesting. And okay, well, we'll take that because that didn't go my way, so we'll take it. I have too many mystic that I need used. Like I've been slowly getting um um oh shoot, actually, yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna like he's doing me nothing because like there's so many science that are just gonna crush him. And he's honestly, especially unawakened, he's like just too easy. I've like not drafted him at all. Let's see, who can I throw in that might do me at least something? Like, honestly, I had taken her out, and I thought, like, she was going to be slower than she was, but I can throw her back in there. Should probably make for at least a slightly better defender. And have actual offensive use. So. Of course, my music cut out on me. No idea what. Rank 4 Zemo. Ridiculous. Yeah, there's definitely some unique ones. This could be interesting. Could be interesante. I've got too much offensive stuff. All right, this could be interesting. I'm like, he has to Nefarious because like, so he can come out basically full health. It's a somewhat slow fight, but yep, I saw that happening. I'm not gonna be able to kill this dude. Freaking. Never mind. That's me cutting it somewhat close. Looks like we got it. Cha-ching! That was sick. That was a rank 4 too. I mean, he is a high sig. I mean, he's 140 now. So I put a lot of stones into him. That worked out pretty great. Hmm. Really, spider roaming in it. Okay, fair play. We might be able to pull this off then. Really, you frickin' dick. Crap. I shouldn't have lost that health. Fudge. We're in a good spot though. Let's go. We'll take that. What saved me really on the Sauron one is that like I got him to throw that special 2. We didn't trigger Dex again. The special 1 was bad because like he was regenning too much and there's nothing to do about it. He makes for a good defender this meta because like you can't mess with his you can't kill him with any of the reverse regeners because he's immune to the regen mod. So it makes him for a that and the unblockability. So you're kind of like stuck having a dex. So you're forcing like you're just gonna get regen on top of like the safeguard. Makes for a very bad time. So Korg, interesting. Actually, we don't need both. revolutionary. Ooh, dang. Actually would have been probably pretty decent. All right, that's either going to be really, really fast or who knows. All right, we can't let him throw a special one again because that was. I still can't believe that happened. Thankfully, we got quit out and we still got the win out of it, but that was an atrocious fight. Completely out of my control. All right, Cosmics, those aren't bad. Dagnabbit. That was absolutely abysmal. Uh, I'm getting crappy crit RNG, man. Oh my gosh. Dude, that was so much better. Dude, I'm not trying to friggin' dex on you. Dude, this is crappy as all get out. God. Dude, I should have won that so badly. You got clipped so bad. Gosh dang it, dude. I'm so screwed. Fudge. Fududgies. Really, Nico? That's not gonna go particularly well. This is gonna be interesting. Come on. Dude, I am freaking. Come on. Bro, freaking why? How the crud did that happen? Unbe-frickin-leavable! Dude, how the crap did he parry me? Unbelievable, dude. I actually had a decent enough draft considering how it played out. I should have 100% been able to win this match, dude. Should have won round 1 because of how much health he lost. But no, he freaking... Oh, wow, okay, I wasn't expecting that. There's still a chance! I don't know which is gonna wind up better. I'm gonna Spider Woman Domino. It's probably not gonna be great, but Gentle is not gonna work great. You must have Second Life died. Come on. Bro. And of course, crit bleed. Lovely. Oh, thanks for the frickin' evade. Bro, can you like frickin' Ugh. That one special getting hit by that, like, did the majority of that damage, to be honest. Actually be a miracle. Like, he threw this so hard, too. Bro. That was entirely, like, his to lose. Like, doing that. Oh my gosh. I mean, I should have won anyway. But then, like, I messed up so bad, he should have won, and then... that was a miracle. That was a straight miracle. I could use a few miracles though if I'm going to stand any chance of not finishing in quantum. Like I need to at least hit like 300 points and then we'll be fine probably to finish there. Cuz yeah, we're in quantum 1 already. Dude, what is going on with the scrolling, dude? Unbelievable. A Bastion, Vern, an LVT person. Well, this isn't good. You know what Bastion means? Whale! How many rank 4s? Actually, not as many as I would have thought. This is actually a very modest deck. I respect it. Screw your Domino. Domino's have been dicks to me. Actually, you know what? Screw that. Looking on the bright side. All right, you ban Nico. That makes you a decent defender. I was still surprised by that. Like, is it like full moon right now? Is that one of the reasons like that he just nuked that fight so bad? That is a big wolf. That works for me. All right, please just don't get an option for this, and we'll be golden. Fudge. Immediately gets option to that fight. That's just great. I mean, that's true. All right, I'm gonna give you Phoenix. There's a Tuma. That's totally fine. It's not a Tuma! Photon also fine, because we're gonna anti-venom this crap out of this. Really, Kushaling it. That's definitely not the choice to make. That's honestly also not the choice I would have made, but yeah. Ouch. I'm really glad she died before that hit me. Because that is a win. Well, that doesn't mean it's not like full moon for werewolf. Shamad, yeah, we need it. Raider. Dupe 2 3 times? I might be missing a message from you, maybe? And now, like, this is going to be solid because he doesn't have a good option for Kindred. Koye, I mean, technically do it if you have the right masteries. If you don't have the mastery setup, like, it's not going to be fun. Yep, that's not it. All right. No, they haven't posted yet. We'll find out tomorrow when the off season drops, because like I don't know, it's why they can't announce it like well enough ahead of time before like the season actually ends and we see it in game anyway. Like it doesn't make any sense. But all right, do not freaking auto block me like that. All right, I need you to freaking. Oh my gosh, dude. All right, just throw it. Just throw it. No, they're all gone. All right, we're good. Come on, just throw it. Thank you. God, what a dick. All right, that's a win. uh, they'll probably have a special one for Brawl. Yeah, they'll have a special one for the Brawl. That was way too much. I butchered that. All right, we're trending upwards. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Let's keep the trend going. Oh, Iceman. That's accurate. This is a man who knows what he likes. All right, we're gonna go no to rank 4 of that. Iceman, dude, what is these rank 4s, man? Get you out of here. Honestly, I'm gonna say no to that. That just seems like not good for me. Um, Whoa. My other screen is screening at the moment. I'll read that in a second. All right. Why is this being a dick? I do not have a good draft here. Yeah, it's a lot, but it depends on who you're using. But yeah, for sure. This didn't go good, man. This is not good. Let's throw with the I'm just throwing this like so badly here. I think we ended up with like a decent draft. It's like it just this first lineup is not good for me like at all. Why would you throw that, you dick? Wow, that's lovely. You suck. This is gonna hurt. But we're not dead. Okay, I was not trying to throw that, you frickin'. That heavy is so quick. Yeah, 85%. That is really tough to do to like actually get that 85% health finish. Extraordinarily. Like even the last time I did it like really close to that, I was like just under it. I was like at 84 point something. All right, so now I think we're solid. Like we should be fine. Onslaught can technically do that matchup. It's not the easiest matchup though. Warlock cannot do that matchup, so that's have fun with that. Can you like come on. Come on. Right, she counters miss then. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, I forgot she does that. Counters miss and evade too, right? I think. I think we're screwed. I don't think there's any way we finish or we can do this fight. The region's just gonna completely screw me. No, she doesn't need max at all. Come on. Come on. Okay. Come on. Mm. Dang. That was unfortunate. I did not have anybody I could fight that Sinister with. Dang. That's why he did it the way he did, so he could have Sinister for defense. That was smart. 4 times? Jeez. I think I've pulled her only. I think she's like 640 now, I think. As far as usefulness, yeah, Bullseye is much better useful Sig than Yelena. Probably like whenever I try and use Sinister defensively or something like that, he just gets completely ruined every single time. Like nobody else ever has that kind of issue. Like they have somebody that can just crush it. Well, I can't go for 9 hours straight. Like I can go at most like an hour and a half more. What, dude? I feel like almost every single person I fought tonight has had a rank 4 friggin' Tigra in their deck, and I'm just like, this is ridiculous. I have faced so many people with a rank 4 Tigra. Like it is absurd how many people have a rank 4 Sig 200 Tigra right now. Like I have not fought anybody like near that many people with one. Um, apart from now, like it's actually insane. Honestly, like he still does pretty. He's like easy to mess up. There are a lot of science champions, but he's very easy to get screwed by the end with the root and stuff. It's like really really easy to do that. Take him, take him. You don't have a lot of good options. Take him, take him for crying out loud. Just do it. Of course you're gonna do that. Fudge. You know what? I'll take you. This'll work. I've got a better Yelena options than he does. Embrace alone. And he didn't wind up with like any good honestly my bullseye feels like a good champion for technically Kushala can do bullseye, but I really don't like her for that matchup. Okay, Fairy can definitely do that, but I'm going to ham this fight. Which, so long as Photon isn't a dick, should be just fine. Okay, that was nice. Wow, it would be really nice though if I like had some like decent RNG. Crap. Oh my god. And then of course it crits. Well, I lost. Great. Just throw it and you're dead. Thank you. I was too slow, and of course he was going to come out full health. Honestly, crazy because that's really hard to do that matchup because of the she shrugs off the debuffs so dang fast, and her like special animations are long, so it's really hard to keep up all of the like the petrifying stuff. Dude, dude, I'm screwed actually. This is a loss. I can't win. Fudge. I got shafted. I don't think that's gonna I need to play this like perfect or we're just uber screwed. Fortunately, Nico is not poison immune, so we're going to take a lot of damage here. And we're losing 15 seconds loading the fight in, so that's also not great. God. Dude, of course. Freaking screw you! Ugh, and that's gonna give her all that adrenaline health back. Great. Yeah. Phew. That was unfortunate. I could have gone poison immune to that. That is fair. That would have been great, actually. Yeah, we just have to. Spider Woman is a dick to fight though, so like we'll see what happens here. If I can keep up the heal block, we might be okay. But like she is. Nope. Freaking stupid dick. Oh my gosh, dude. Like it failed the frickin' unbelievable. God, dude, I can't do anything about oh my and then she just throws it into my hard block. And then Dex fail. Lovely. I can't throw that special because of the freaking I lost. There's literally nothing I can do here. Dude, really? And under 60 seconds he did that? He's freaking incinerate immune. Unbelievable. Snare was a bit of a problem there, but like that's not like the main problem. It's really the evade caused more problems than the freaking ensnare. I was screwed there, dude. I had nothing. I had no, and I was no way I was beating friggin' 60-second fight there. That was ridiculous. It was literally insane. Not fighting a massive enchantress. Do I not have enchantress in my deck actually? I feel like I don't because like I've not seen her at all. Nightcrawler is a bit of a pain, but I don't know. I feel like people are doing certain fights way faster than I can. Like I had somebody Thanos my Spider Woman on D really fast, and like I tried it once, but she just got evade before I could counter it, threw a special one, and it was over. Like I couldn't do anything after that. All right, that we can work with though. Like there was another one like I kind of like, but it would take like a lot of Tigra. Like that especially should not work as well as it does. That is such a punch up with a 6-star. Like and Serpent mitigates burst damage, which is a lot of her damage. Like I literally don't get it. Dude, like why did I not get the dex there? That is why I took him out of the deck. Yeah, see, that's what I like to see. Screw Tigra. Yeah, I mean, I've tried it with 6-star too. Even versus like a rank 3, I can never get it to work. But I've seen people crush it, like finish full health and really fast versus my rank, well, when it was rank 3 at the time. But you know what I mean. Kushala does that really easily, unfortunately. So I'm gonna have to try and force a round 3 finish. So I'm gonna throw this one because he's gonna go fast, and then we'll just go for a good round 3. Koye, huh? Honestly, that was a lot better than I would have expected for that matchup. But dang, like, we almost actually won that. That's insane. We could have won that, honestly. We went ahead and just went for the win, but that was wild. I mean, I know she can do that, but it is a slightly tricky fight to do. All right. I need for freaking her to cooperate with her specials, man. Like, this should easily be mine. I lost 5 seconds loading into this, which is not great, but yeah, that was my fault. All right, that should be good. Should be good. Especially if you got really screwed. Okay, I'm gonna get myself some more to drink, so we'll be right back. We need some more. Yeah, we're back. Dang, that was actually pretty close. You had a good, clean fight. So I'm gonna play. That is totally fair. S is 497. I'm starting to get really bad load times again, so I'm gonna restart the game. I mean, yeah, I mean they are kind of tragic. Who asked you? You just get another 4 wins in a row, we'll be sorted. I think. Is it 4? No, we kind of need 5. Kind of need 5 wins. Fudge! We need 5 wins straight, which would be 6 in a row. We had 4 in a row there, so if we can get another 5 in a row for 6 in a row, we can finish in Mysterium. 299 is M2? Really? I mean, if that drops to M1, you're set. But it goes pretty, yeah. Like, yeah, honestly, 280 would probably be fine for Mysterium. We're in the final hours. I mean, 8 hours. I mean, it could go up a little bit, but ugh. I feel like people are not liking this meta that much, and people are just kind of parking and saying screw it. I really haven't been drafting Okoye. And for whatever reason, like, I'm pretty sure my Enchantress is not in my deck. Where the heck? Oh, yeah, she's right there. Why isn't she in my deck? I don't know. Again, it's like all the sciences just kind of ruin her, but like, I don't know. I ban rank 4 Okoyes a lot. I don't know. I won't always ban it, but yeah, that is definitely a thing. I don't know that I'd say T-75 is safe, but it just sucks that I was over 300 points before I started playing on last Tuesday, and then I dropped 100 points, and then last night I dropped another 22 points last night. Oh, gee, boyum. So it just kind of sucks. I want to do some like solid rank ups though. Screw you. Like this, I should win against this deck. Like in almost any meta, like 9 times out of 10. Like, this is not a strong deck. Yeah, I lost like 9 in a row. Um, last Tuesday. It was pitiful. It hurt like really really badly. I mean, I almost put Sassy in because Sassy is like at least tanky, and you have to at least deal with the safeguard in him because you can't do heal reversal with him. Not like in the standard fashion anyway. Freaking leader though, man. I can work with that though, because that can't be leadered, and he doesn't really have anybody that can do that really, really, really well. Cutoffs are extreme. Like, this is one of the lowest we've seen cutoffs, like entirely on the like the lower end. Like the top end is always going to be like so your C5, C4. Those are always at pretty decent levels, but I guess Gallon could technically maybe do that too. But Chather was what I was thinking for that. That's fair. Yeah, I mean leader. It doesn't matter like his rank really because the way he works. All right, I need that launched really badly. Oh, there wasn't enough power there. That's lame. That ended up being way slower than it should have. Still wasn't much slower than what his was, though. Dude, Zima's been way more of a dick. Like, it's very bugged the way he's working. At least in the leader matchup, like it's completely bugged. Because he shouldn't be able to cleanse leaders' debuffs, and he is, which is no bueno. I feel like we're in a decent spot here. All right, we need to just not butcher this fight, and we'll be fine. I definitely would like never butcher this fight if she was duped. I feel like. But if I don't mess this up, like this matchup's fine. Come on. Bro, and then frickin' just throws it weird. Butchered that. Still a little bit. Should be fine. 50k. Be hard pressed to do that with the Koye. Let's go. Hot dang. Got a 50k and I ate a special one to the face. Impressive. I don't know, I tend to like mess that fight up with Onslaught too. Although that might just depend on certain metas too. But really one of the problems is friggin' Limber. Because like it's super easy to do bullseyes when you don't have to worry about like the stun duration being shorter than you're expecting. It makes it way better. But if you mess it up with the like the stun and you heavy and like the first hit doesn't like pushes him over a bar and then the second hit he's over a bar so he evades because the stun falls off before the second hit hits is a bad time. Yeah, that's unfortunate too. Hmm. I That was stupid. I don't know why. It didn't even take. I selected 3 bands and it didn't even take them anyway. Oh my gosh, that was so dumb. It was extraordinarily just the stupidest thing. That was totally just like panic the way that happened anyway, but Solvark counter in who? Solvark is just a massive, massive dick. Hmm. Oh, and Gallon? Yeah. Yeah, the G. We were talking about Onslaught though, Eli. Like Onslaught, that's the problem. That is unfortunate. Fudge. I'm screwed. I am like screwed with the. I can't fight this Cheoth without like getting screwed somewhere else. So just go for the win here, I guess. I would hope so. Hopefully today. Oh, thank you for that. That was lovely. That was nice. That's a win. Huzzah. Woo, baby. Would have been a little bit trickier though because of the cleanse, but yeah, kind of could have done it. I'm gonna have to like just throw, I think, versus that dude. Hopefully, like he gets screwed by evade and just gets wrecked. That would be nice. Probably not gonna happen, but it like never happens. Um, all right, do not throw that. Thank you. Bro, oh my gosh. It didn't let me dex out of it, dude. It just hit me in the face. Unbelievable. If that cost me, I'm gonna be pissed. I mean, if he's not already done, it probably didn't, but. Went a lot better than the stupid duped one that I fought that did two double mystic. Dude, full health, that would have been like a 50k fight almost. 49. Should have came out with 100% health, man. But we got it, so. Winner, winner. Big chicken dinner. Yeah, that's. Or a big fan. Dude, it's literally her evade is more annoying than anything else. The evade and snare is specifically like make her the defender she is. Them getting rid of the fumble rather. The ensnare, getting rid of that like will occasionally make what would normally fail, which can be annoying, like failing a parry or whatever, therefore not happen. But if she's gonna be a dick on defense, she's gonna be a dick on defense. Like the ensnare has nothing to do with it. Yeah. And evade and fumble are far more like annoying than the ensnare. When and you can technically, if you play it just right, you can make it such that the ensnare and fumble never trigger. But then you're still dealing with evade unless you have some kind of ability accuracy reduction or evade counter. And the timing on it, because of baiting out specials and just trying to time it out, like you can't really realistically keep the ensnare and fumble from triggering realistically that well. Yo, what's up, Osman? That is a fat Kushala. My gosh. Yeah, that's unfortunate when that happens for sure. It's really annoying, actually, more than anything. Nico gets my banned on me a lot. Ooh, yes, yes. Yes. This should be fine. This should be fine. How well does he work for that fight, this meta? Does he like crush it with this even with the safeguard? When it goes well, like I do enjoy it, but it's like it's so frequently not going well that it's like really annoying. Come on. Problem here is like I need him to never trigger the dang it, it's friggin' like there it is. Crappy RNG. Come on. Bro, like you need to thank you. Of course, I got unlucky and triggered the thingy anyway. Dude, is like he's basically at full health again. Oh my gosh. Mm. Ooh, okay. Cool. So it doesn't really work this meta. Thank goodness. That or something just went horridly wrong. Either way, I'm totally cool with it. Yelena. Doesn't work at all this meta. Cool. I'm cool with that. All right, there should be a win here, assuming like nothing horrendously awful happens. Oh yeah, because you threw the special one. Crap. Oh my gosh. No, you freaking. I'm gonna time out. Freaking ridiculous. 51 seconds. Dude, like he's so much faster for certain fights than I've ever been able to do him for. Like that fight I've tried a couple times. It like I've never got it to come anywhere close to that fast. Because it never lines up well enough. But we should be fine here, because yeah, Spider-Woman can do Spider-Woman, but like it's still kind of sketchy. Dude, where's my Dex, dude? I was trying to freaking trigger. Dude, really? Dude. At least we still ended up with a decent score. A Dex missing is the same thing. Yeah. Like sometimes like it's weird because like you try and Dex to proc the buff for specifically using him, and in certain matches like you dash back when you're like really close to them. This is actually one of the issues with like fighting Zemo. Actually, it is really hard to dash back versus Zemo and actually trigger the dexterity. But for whatever reason, the spacing on him, like it just you dash back and you don't actually trigger Dex. Looks like we're fine because Spider Woman's a dick. So Spider Woman also would have been his best defender, but he didn't have anybody he could fight Spider Woman with. So got it down, but we'll take that win. Ooh, we're in Mysterium. Come on. We need another one. One more puts us at 85, 86. We might just call it there and be like done with it. I'll take Mysterium 3. We'll take it. It's not great, but we'll take it. Dude, what happened? Like it did in fact like see what happens when I win round 1 too? Like I have won all of the ones I've won round 1 and except for 2 in the last well today I've won all but one of the ones I won round 1 in. As we're in Mysterium right now. We're like in the bottom of it. Like we're barely in it. So one more should like definitely be secure though, because that would put us, like I said, 80. It just really. That wasn't today, was it? Good go. We'll have to take a look after this one. Freaking leader, man. Leader's just like I don't know, man. Like he just crushes fights so easily. Never be alone. 268 for Mysterium? I mean, maybe, but that's really, really close. I would do at least one more. For sure. That's also fair. Well, you're definitely not going to do any worse than Quantum 1, but like there's such a big jump between Mysterium 3 and Quantum 1 that it's like you really don't want to drop and lose almost 60,000 radiance. Oh, that's nice. That's really nice, actually. To get 2 more points, yeah. Oof, that always does suck, man. Yeah. I mean, you could always wait out and like you could try and let it hold and wait until like you just if you drop out, play one more and it won't cost you anything. Um, hmm, how well will that work? I'm not sure. Oh, we might not win this one. But we'll see. Kushal can in fact do that fight. How badly do you think that Neuroshock will do if we do it this way? Are we just gonna get ruined by the Neuroshock damage? We just do heavies. Do double cosmic? This is great. That was too slow. But good enough. Ooh, we're in a good spot now, boys. I dig it. All right, we're gonna do this and hopefully just ruin this man's day. This will be good actually. If we can clap, get like a really good clean just thing clap here, I'm gonna be really really happy. The Crossbones claps things like nobody's business, man. Come on. Yes, baby. That was a rank 4 thing, and we just clapped the crap out of that. That was actually faster than most leader fights. Mysterium! We pulled it off! Hot dang. Oh, crap. Crap. Hold on. Oh. That page just fell back behind where it was supposed to. Okay, it's upside down. There we go. Dang, he actually did it high health. He just, you know. Dude, I don't have the time for that. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. I need to go to bed. I'm really happy that we pulled that off. That actually pushed us into Mysterium. There's no way we hold Mysterium too. I would honestly want to go to like 300, but I really don't want to risk doing one more and dropping back below again. Yeah, we're barely in M2. Like, there's no way that holds. Like, we're literally in M2 by 1 point, so. And we're at like the bottom of that, so we're actually right there. We're in like 242nd realistically. So yeah, but that's M3 100%. Like there's no shot we're falling out of that. Okay. Yeah, it's 3 in the morning. It's 3 a.m. I honestly, that is a miracle we pulled that off. We just gained over 100 points in the final day to pull that off because we started today. Look at that, finishing 5-win. Like, that's amazing. We had a 4-win streak there. We started the day at 175. We just gained 111 points on the final 11 hours of the season. That's amazing. That feels good. Let's see. Also, I need to spend a bunch of Mysterium because we're got. Yeah, I need to spend a bunch of Mysterium. Because the store resets. All right, I bought that. Those still have a week on them. I should probably just buy these, right? Buy 3 of those. And then the rest with gold, I guess. It's technically I could buy this, but I don't think that gem has more value than 3,000 7-star shards realistically. Alright, so we need one of these. One of these. One of those. Let's go one back over this other way. Although we probably regret that. Can we open the Exalted Crystal? I think. No, we're short. We can open one tomorrow. Let's go ahead and just buy one of these, I guess. It's fine. All right. Claim some of this. Is there extra Mysterium in the super weekly bounty quest? Do you get more Mysterium in that? Or no, there's these in here. We can't open one. Okay, cool. Yeah. No. We're gonna open up. Yeah, no, we're gonna open up one of these. Yeah. This is the yeah, okay. Cool. So let's go ahead and open up that. There's a chance we get a 7-star. So let's hopefully these are the new relics. Yeah, these are all no, these are StatCast ones. I'm guaranteed at least a 6-star out of these 8. So let's just pop these and get a new 6-star at least. Yep, 1 6-star. Go figure. Conductive Mystic Relic of Blunting. Juggernaut, that's a Mystic. Or that, okay, that's the, I'm like, it looks like Juggernaut. It's the Ensemble Colossus is what that is. Cosmic. Mutant. Tech. Science one, yeah. It's whatever. I don't know, there's just too many relics now. Like, I don't care about a lot of these new ones because they're not like super amazing for the most part. And there's just so many, there's like too many of them. Like, it was already a lot in the first batch, and now they've essentially doubled it. So like there's too many relics now. And it's like it went from like not having enough at a reasonable amount to like now there's actually too many. All right, where are we at? Where is, here we go. Oh my gosh. Dude, like I can't scroll my crystal tab reasonably. All right, there's a 20% chance at a 7-star. Let's see if we hit it. 20%, let's go. You probably don't get it, but I have gotten some 7-stars out of these. Come on, something good. Come on, 7-star. For a second there, I thought it was gonna like stop really abruptly on that other one, and then I was like kept going a little bit. Oh well. Oh well. I'm gonna another. That was weird. Yeah, it was weird there for a second. What is expiring? I need to claim that. It'd be really tough to hold on to 7-star shards for like basics 7s. Like it's one thing holding on to Titans, but like not opening up even like basics for the new editions in December for 2 months. Like that's gonna be tough for me because like I like opening my basics. Oh, I finally have to open or claim this compensation. Okay, get rid of that. Not too shabby. All right, well, let's just kind of chill and finish up AQ and then kind of call it, I guess. Hmm. Nine. Wow, 9 isn't like max. Did it just level again? No, 9 is max. Why doesn't it say max? It's definitely max, but it's not saying max. All right, let's see. Can we make it through day 1 without dying? That would be great. I don't know. Sometimes these like fights kind of ruin me a little bit on occasion. Oh, that a top 1,000 finish for BGs is like so much better. It drops off so hard. I did not mean to throw that, you dick. Okay, that was rough. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we can finish off the map, assuming we don't flub something. Which Hood has killed me a few times because of the either A, like the note itself, the buffet eating up my immortality, or his stagger eating my immortality. One or the other. Like it's just not great either way. This should be like try and go for the intercept and miss. Okay. What? That makes no sense. O'Hare. Really? Yeah, that's a big hub too. Brilliant. Okay. There's actually a chance we don't die to the mini boss then. Or like the actual boss. I don't know. There's like two bosses, so there's like, I don't know. I really don't like this guy. Like this scream is actually really obnoxious to fight. Ouchie mama. Bro. Are we gonna get the solo? Looks like it. Looks like it. Let's go. Freaking solo. What is the? Do they change like the rewards in the in the special incursions? That's live, right? Can we look at it? Uh, is the incursion? No, the incursions isn't around yet. That hasn't started yet. I didn't think it had, so it's not there. Um, and then the special bounty. It's only one fight, right? Why do we need? I don't know. What do we get for this fight? Yes, but yada yada. I don't care. We're gonna clap you with good old Okoye. And clap you with Kingpin, which we aren't gonna need. It really doesn't matter. And whatever, Nick. What are the rewards for the side quest? Like, I need to like look this stuff up. Where's the breakdown? Because it seems like I wish it wasn't chess. Like, and there's not like like because realistically it would make more sense to just like whenever there's a selection, select the highest chest. Like if they're all the same or if they're like what do the chests give? Because if one of the chests is more valuable, like there's no 100% reward. Like what is the point of like not doing these lower chest values? See, isn't it news? Where is it at? Of course it's not news. It's got to be in friggin' general. for some reason. Nope. Dude, I freaking hate these forums. Like, they just suck. Where's the freaking announcement for the side quest? New content day. Is this it? Act 6, yada yada. Nope, that's not helpful. October side quest, Severed Symbiote, Adventure Time. Nope, that's not what I'm looking for either. That's the sector thing. When does that start? Bro. Yeah, he's dead. Let's see. What is the date on this? Starts today. Okay, so it starts today. Cool. Okay, so there's Mysterium in that. Okay, there's gonna be a crap ton of Mysterium. Jeez. Okay. For the bonus, but it goes to 30 rooms? What? What the heck? It's going to 30? That's a bit much. Excuse me. I want the I hate these forums. Forums suck so much. I want all the categories. I want recent posts, maybe? I don't know. I want like the other side quest. Okay, it was okay. I don't know. Solid rewards, I guess. No idea. I hate the forums. They're so trash. How many Titan shards do I have? I gotta do the EQ, but I was wanting to see if I was gonna up my prestige at all. How many Titan shards do I have? I'm only halfway there. I'd have to do all of the EQ to do it. Bummer. Extra bounty targets. Yeah. All right, well, it is 3:30. We hit our goal, surprisingly. We're going to call it there. So thank you guys for witnessing that. That was quite spectacular. That was quite amazing, actually. So thank you guys. Have yourselves a great night, and we'll be able to just chill and finish up the arenas tomorrow and just kind of actually have another chill stream. So although today was like surprisingly chill. We got a little lucky in the BGs, but like we'll take it. But have yourselves a good night. I need sleeps. Good sleeps would be really nice. I wanna sleep just so badly, and I can never sleep as long as I want to because I need to get up to like start my day to like actually have myself ready to go to work and everything, which is annoying. But adulting, life, such is life. But good night, and we'll see you around. Peace.